Yo, 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 yo. What's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boys, the Rize Podcast, with your boy, Coach Squeeze, a.k.a. the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We was a little behind. But let's push the show along. Get into it. Y'all already know what it is. It's Friday on the Rize Podcast with your boy Coach Squeeze. Let me get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes, first ballot Hall of Famer, Baltimore's own GTD Promotions, redesigning minds, one mind at a time. You know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kanichibad.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, shout out to www.mirkillerb.com. Go over to her page, support her and her merch and her boxing journey. Shout out to Richie Baby for the intros and the edits. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotion featuring Miss Nikki, aka Miss Olivia Pope. EOE, Education Over Everything, My Brother Movement, Stretched Out Boxing, Aunt McQueen Boxing, Just Do Boxing, Hardcore Boxing News. Shout out to Four Corners Boxing, Under Armour. Don't forget to go down to 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue. Get your Shari's Essentials 12 rolls for $7. And shout out to all of y'all in the chat. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. And shout out to Pro Soul Boxing Gear, AO Clothing Line, and Richie Threads. And don't forget to go over to the RizePodcast.com. Get your merch. Use the code RIZE10. You'll get 10% off. Last but not least, the official gear boxing. All the fighters wearing it. We in the building with it too. We got some fresh gear from Turkey Alice Sheep and the boys. Y'all can say it with me in the chat. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Backs. Raw. What's going on? How y'all doing? Let me holler at everybody in the chat. Stretched Out Boxing. Mr. Moore, 73. Justin James, 5307. Salute, Coach Squeeze, Coach Senior. Peace, love, and blessing to the guys at Upton. Lewis, 4500. What it do? Okay, y'all. Okay. It's fight weekend, and the show must go on. Keyshawn versus Nahir, final picks and predictions. And 1750. No, 175. Rico, what it do? That came out last night. That 175. I only got it boxed though. I only got it for $40. Oh man. Once again, apologize for the technical difficulties, but we here and we moving, we working. Hope y'all had a safe and blessed week. And like I always tell everybody, stay prayed up, stay vigilant, and surround yourself with positivity much as can, because there's so much negativity in the world. Final picks. Mr. Moore, 73. Albright for the upset. Let me hear what y'all think. I got Keyshawn. I got Keyshawn. If he could keep his composure, he say he going for the knockout. I think he get it, but I mean, it's hard to call, man. I ain't really dive deep into Albright, but I could kind of basically see how this gonna play out. Already see how this could play out. But I like to before we get into it all the way in knee deep into the conversation. They saying that Keyshawn had to get on the scale 3 times to make weight. I didn't know Brian Norman Jr. was fighting. Brian Norman Jr. on the card. And people gotta understand, man, with that weight cut thing, I think people could be kind of hard on the fighters, even though the contract, you gotta come in, but what the contract say. But when you talking 0.1 off, come on, man. It should be a give or take. It should be at least a pound to give, at least. You know, come on, man. 0.1. That's like ridiculous. And people make a whole spectacle over it. Like the guy, like he came in last time, was 12 pounds overweight. And now that's overweight. But when you start talking 1.0, 0.1, and here hits it crashes the internet. Stop it. Let's all agree. Let's all get free. I want Albright to win, but Keyshawn has better overall skills and definitely more power. Mike Rhymes 6084. Yeah, like I say, I kind of see how it's gonna play out. And like I agree with that. I think I would agree with that skill wise, but I like to give a person a fair shake. It's like somebody judging you and they could be so wrong. They couldn't be so wrong. So I haven't really studied and keened in on Albright to really give it an assessment. But what I will say in hindsight, that what I do recall with Albright is he takes logs during the fight and activity. And what I mean by that, laws and boxing terms, he picks his times when he want to fight and pick it up or whatever. But I think he has flaws that Keyshawn will expose. Now, we done seen some crazy stuff over the years before. So I'm not counting Albright out, but to keep it fair, I really don't know nothing about him. You know? So, but Keyshawn, I'm going with Keyshawn for the win, getting his head raised. He say he going for the KO. I'm just in between limbo with the quick KO. I don't know if he drained how much he's been, because he hit the scale 3 times. that make the weight. Brian Norman Jr. is on the card. I didn't know he was on the card, but he fighting a tall dude, long, rangy. So the dude looks solid. Man, Brian Norman, you gotta win this, yo. Melody Queen 27. Salute. Peace and blessings. Smoothie King, right back at y'all with another one. Melody Queen 27. Get your high performance. No, look out for the best loungewear pajamas. Be sure to visit hangoutwear.com. Let's lounge in style. Use code MELANIN for 10% off. Once again, be sure to go over to hangoutwear.com and let's lounge in style, everybody. Get the best loungewear and pajamas. Don't forget, tell them the Smoothie King sent you and use the code MELANIN for 10% off. Support the queen. Yeah. And Brian Norman looked at drained. He looked at drained. But them guys, I'm thinking them guys walking around probably at 160, 65. Because I remember Malik Iceman Hawkins, when he was boxing, Malik 5 foot. I say Malik probably was like 5'10", 5'11", round in that. And he walked around in between fights at 65, round in there. And he fought at 140. And when he used to cut the stress that these guys send their bodies through, for real. And I get it. Them guys fight at the weight divisions. I get why they try to fight in the lighter division if they can make it, because if you walk around at 160, 165, just say for instance, you fight in that weight class, them guys walking around, and that's your natural walk around weight. In between fights, you training, but you ain't going all the way in. You retain that weight. You fight at that weight. You probably get on a scale. You might be that night after you eat. Well, you don't gotta eat because you coming in at the weight you walk around in. And them guys walking around at 180, they hydrating back up to 75 the night at fight night, and they fighting at 160. Is a total disadvantage. The Queen, Miss Mona in the building. Justice James, 5307. Yeah, so who y'all got? Melody Queen, Miss Mona, Justin James, who y'all got? Brian Norman Jr. on the card too. I just noticed that. Yeah, I don't even remember them even mentioning his name and advertising it. So, what y'all think? Talib Cunningham, 3291. Boy, that's my favorite horse race. What's up, big homie? That's my favorite horse race right there. Ain't been treating me bad here lately. Camden Haynes, 8297. I got Keyshawn by knockout. I definitely hope Brian Norman Jr. win. I'm pulling for Keyshawn. Like I say, I don't really know nothing about the guy he fighting. Let's see what the Queen has spoken. I just hope they all do good. Boxing needs it. And that's coming from Miss Mona, the Queen. Yeah. Brian Norman looked at drained, and Keyshawn looked at drained. What weight they fighting at? 47? Or this at 40? This fight at 40. Let me see. Somebody know in the chat, let me know. I'm going to try to look it up. Let me see. Oh, 140. Dykes was Mona. Malcolm Baldwin, 140. Oh, I get it. What about what should call fight? Brian Norman Jr. What Brian Norman Jr. fighting at? What's that weight? Because he look, both of them look like they fighting at 40. Tabu Apakabutu, what it do? Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Tabu Apakabutu 9519. Member for 28 months. Congratulations. Malcolm Baldwin, 148. Oh, damn. They fighting at 148. What is it, catch weight? Or that's a typo. You meant to put 47 in. He looked at drain. They say he was, I mean, like I say, yo, yeah. Oh, let me see this name. Eric 4677. Norman might be in trouble. I wasn't feeling those vibes at the weigh-in when I saw it. That's the contracted weight, 148. No title fight. Okay. No, I watched the weigh-in. No, I was just saying, you know, I just watched the highlights of it. I didn't really watch it. It's crazy how that. I mean, we all do it, you know. We all do it. You know, the fighters we like and the fights that we really want to see. We gonna be locked in all the way. It's a shame that these guys, some of them, don't get the markability that could generate the fight and revenue. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Ace NM7MJ, what it do, family? Much love. Yeah, 140, I guess he pushed the envelope and he wanted to prove that Keyshawn, I guess, wanted to prove that Keyshawn 140 think he missed weight. No, he made it. They say he made it. He came back. Say it took him 3 times to get on the scale. So yeah, it took him 3 times. Yeah. Yeah. Took him 3 times, but he made the weight. But like I said earlier in the chat, for whoever just coming in the chat, I mean, I get it, but some people blow it out of proportion when a dude 0.1 or whatever it is, 0.01, 1.0. I get it. I that's just me. Some people make a spectacle of it. Now, I could see if people 5 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever, but and then people will holler out. This is a tough subject, but at the end of the day, a contract is a contract. I guess I got to get out of my feelings about it. A contract is a contract. That's what they agree to wait. So it is what it is. But I'm just saying, 0.101, and I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Some of those guys, it'd be hard for them to get that 0.1 off. Keyshawn needs to go up to 147 like he said he wanted to. I think he owes this fight to Bob Erm. Oh. Or I think he trying to revenge his brother's loss too. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he trying to revenge his brother's loss. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking he trying to revenge the loss for his brother. But one thing I can say about Albright, he's solid. He's solid. Yeah. Yeah, Keyshawn did say that Tabu Apakabutu that he wanted to go to 147. Malcolm Baldwin said he definitely needs to move up. Eric off 4677. They probably made this fight as part of the settlement. Yeah, they say 3 times. It took him 3 times. 140. Come on, man. Yeah, that's playing with fire there, champ. We talking. I told you them guys walking around at 160, 65 in between camps. They eating, and they training, but some of those guys, man, they big for the division. You outgrow the division. You know, when you outgrow the division, you got to get out of the weight class. It's just as simple as that. Because you can't keep sending yourself through that torturing process on your body. You know, so some guys say 7-game Pistons won. Which Tabu Apukabutu 7-game Pistons won. What you saying, they gonna win in 7? Yeah. 4677 Devin looked like he walking around at 180. Miss Mona the Queen spoken again. And it's a weight clause in the state of Virginia as well. Malcolm Baldwin say they are young and growing. Tabu Apukabutu say it's going to 7. I said that. Yeah, Devin Haney walk around. Devin Haney a big boy. Shoot. At the boxing, Devin Haney could be a fat boy. Yup. Yeah. Y'all notice a lot of those boxers, after they fight, they become fat boys. You know, years. They've been boxing since they was 5 years old, 4 years old, starting out training and been disciplined over all those years. It's tough. Let's all get free. Keyshawn's first fight with Nahir was a majority decision, then overturned to a no contest. So Keyshawn wants to straighten that out. Miss Mona said Keyshawn may get clipped. He may be, This is a dangerous, tough fight, either way you look at it. Who I got tomorrow? I got Keyshawn. I mean, I don't know nothing about Albright. Yeah, I don't know nothing about him. Yeah. I don't know nothing about him. Otherwise, he fought Keyshawn brother. Y'all saying he fought him twice. This is his second time fighting him. I don't remember that. Michael Facey in the building, 9245. Chop cheese in the building. Sorry about that, Mike and Knight. We had a delay on the intro, a little technical difficulty. But we in the building, Chop Cheese. We in the building. Let me see if I could pull some Albright from Jersey. He should be tough. Yep, he should be tough. Let me see. Let me check him out. Let me see what he look like a little bit. Give me a refreshing course. And he fought his brother. Oh, he fought Frank Martin to a draw. Had the E. Hey, Queen. Good to see you in the chat, Had the E. Appreciate you coming over. I'm looking at him and Frank Martin. Oh, Albright long. Got a little height to him for the division. Good to see you too. Yeah, they say Frank Martin 5'8", Albright taller than him. So he gotta be like around 5'9", 5'9" and a half. He rushing in. He looked like he takes a minute to get heated up. I'm trying to read his body language. He don't stay behind his jab enough for me. Coming out, if you taller and longer than a person, your first couple rounds, I think they be looking for too much too fast. Stay behind your jab and work everything off the jab. If he sit in front of Keyshawn like that, he tough though. But it's gonna be the thing is, could he hit him? Yeah, Ty Wu, I seen that. He on that card too. He ain't that taller, but he about 5'9". He fought to a draw. Yeah, he fought to a draw. But they got Bryant Jr. Norman misses weight versus Wagner. But then they say he came back and made weight. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just watched that one little clip. I don't see no stability in Albright. Solid fighter, tough, but that don't win fights. You know, you got a lot of people tough. Skills gonna play in this fight a lot, but I got Keyshawn winning. Eric, all 4-6-7-7 long without a jab is like seeing a big with no post game. Aggravating. Good point. And that's what I said. He throwing a lot of 3s and 6s, looping punches. Who just fought, Miss Mona? Who you talking about? They just fought, didn't they? I'm saying TKO or 12 round decision. If Keyshawn don't get all right out of there. This Brian Norman Jr. first fight with Shields. He probably should have took a soft touch to build chemistry. Yeah, this look like this a tough. You're talking about getting Brian Norman Jr. out of there. This might smell bad for Jr. Yeah, Frank Martin and Albright. I didn't see the date. I just watched the highlight reel. I didn't pay attention to the date on it. But yeah, from what I see, he's over the place and everything. No snappy jab. No. I didn't see no boxing IQ. That's what would be the word for me for Albright. What I saw in the highlight clip. I like to sometimes take a refresher if I really don't. I'm not watching the guy and follow him. Can't watch every goddamn body. It's unreal. Yeah, Malcolm Baldwin. He absolutely did. And from the body language, what I saw, that dude is tall, he's long, he rangy, he looked like he's strong. Fight night, he gonna come in at hydrate up to probably, I don't know what's the weight restriction, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably 48 160 48, probably coming at 162 fight night. Yeah, he looks strong. He looking more confident than Brian Norman Jr. was to me. Man, this it's not looking good for Brian Norman Jr. It's not looking good. He better come up with something. He better dig something out of his hat. He better dig something out of his hat. Yeah. Because this dude looks tough. He's long. He's rangy. And he say he's everybody gonna be upset. You know. He looks confident. And he look like he ready to go. So whatever Mark 03 M8 say Brian Norman by KO. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. I hope so, man, because he need some get right from the Devin Haney embarrassing loss. That hurt you when you lose those type of fights. That hurt you. Yeah. That hurt you. What y'all think about that? Miss Melody Queen say, don't forget to hit the like button on your way in, please, and then thank you. What y'all think about that loss for Brian Norman Jr. to Devin Haney? And not only the loss and the fashion that he lost. Oh, man. Keep Mark 03 MAO, our warrior prayers. He's been in the hospital, so let's keep him in our prayers and make sure we say a prayer, my prayer warriors, that we say a prayer for Mark when we get off the podcast. Let's keep Mark. May he have a speedy recovery and heal. May God touch his body. Amen. You agree with me, Malcolm Baldwin? Stretched out boxing. He lost to a good fighter. Yeah. A proven champion, world champion, in Devin Haney. Yes, I totally agree. But that's what makes it even more stretched out boxing of a dilemma for him. That was his coming out party to show the world that he was elite like he said he was. But he failed the test. And it goes in your pocket as a fighter, and it hurts your markability, it hurts your value, and it showed people you not who you say you was. Then he having issues with his dad in camp. Something ain't adding up, yo. It ain't like us. We get be late on our job and we can make the time up or use our vacation time to fill that void. With them guys, it hurt. It ain't that simple for them. Unfortunately, in the business that they're in, they're held at a higher standard and they're held at a higher standard and qualification than we are, So that hurt him. And it wasn't the loss, it was the way he lost. He looked horrible. That who wants to put their money behind? How you gonna get that $1 million to $2 to $3 million night fighting like that? It's just, it hurt him. Now if he get clipped tonight, tomorrow night, damn. He gonna have to start from table one again. Eric R say, I agree, especially if you come into the fight believing you're the stronger fighter. Everyone, including myself, expecting Devin to be on the back foot all night. I was too. I failed the eye test. Miss Mona, still support him. At least he's fighting. Let's get behind our young black fighters. Yeah, his stock went down a little bit. Yeah, we nobody's down in them, Miss Mona. We all back. We all behind them. That's not the issue, that we not backing them. What we saying is that it hurt his markability. Backing him and markability is two different things. That's just like if I go and get you need 30 days, 60 days, whatever they do. I've been on my job for 12 years, but you on trial or until you 30 days, 60 days, so they can make sure they gonna hire you or keep you. It's the same thing. You gotta prove yourself. You gotta prove yourself. It's not that we're not behind them. This is why we saying this, because we want to see him win. And we were behind him because I picked him to basically clip Devin. And when he looked at it like that, I was like, oh, come on, not again, not why are y'all doing me like this, So I tell you this, he better not get clipped tomorrow night. And it don't got nothing to do with me not supporting him or liking him, but see how that worked for him. Let him get his ass whipped tomorrow or get knocked out. See how that worked for him. He gonna be back fighting at gas stations and shit. That probably hold 25 people, and they gonna be all family. I'm still gonna back him because I ain't getting paid or I ain't getting nothing from it. I'm just a advocate for the sport that I love, that I grew up watching. It's never personal or me trying to downgrade any of them unless they're a clown. And if they're a clown, I just don't deal with them. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, hey, that motherfucker gonna be, you gonna drive by the gas station, they gonna have a ring outside, and he gonna be fighting in it, summertime, sweating machine gun bullets. The ring gonna be in a puddle of water. They gonna be sliding all around the ring. Let him get knocked out and get his ass whipped tomorrow night. Let him go ahead. Pugilism, Rize salute, all stoppages, top to bottom, from DB3 to Brian Norman Jr. Okay, I hope so. Yeah. Rolly would have been I don't know, Rolly tough. Yeah. Rolly tough, yo. Hey, I don't know. Did y'all remember, see this hat I got on? See this hat? Do y'all remember what he said this hat said in person? He said that Rolly Romero was one of the hardest punches he ever faced. Say he feel like he got bricks in his hand. Yeah. And when Rolly come rolling in, Rolly come rolling in. Simple as that. Pugilism coach Shields a good fit for Norman Jr. What you mean a good fit? What, she his manager? What, he signed? What you mean? Yeah, I think Rolly would beat him too. Yeah. Oh, he signed to Clarissa Shields? Is that what y'all saying? Rolly would beat him, yeah. Sit through. Nah, he talk about coach. You Ronnie Shields. Okay. Coach Ronnie Shields be Brian Newman Jr. trainer, and he back in the scope like the old days with Sweet Pea. Yeah. Ronnie Shields is a excellent coach. Ronnie Shields is a decorated Hall of Fame coach. Yeah, definitely. Yo, I sit through say he got Spence too. I coach, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm a coach. I'm a boxing coach, and it's tough. It ain't an easy task. And my big thing that I always tell my fighters, you can't fight if you're not prepared. You can't fight if you're not buying into the system. It's gonna be tough for you in there. It's gonna be tough for you in there. I see it all the time. I don't know whatever happened to him and Derek James. Earl Spence. I don't think Earl Spence should have left Derek James. All the success he had with Derek James, and you lose one fight, and you getting rid of him. They kill me with that. Now, I don't know what went on behind the scenes between those two guys. But god damn, you was a unified champion, you know, 2-time, 3-time world champion. You will go down in the boxing Hall of Fame as being one of the decorated champions when it's all said and done. And Derek James was along with you on that. So when I see that, and like I say, I don't know their relationship personally, but the Derek James I met and I've known is strictly business, chill, laid back. These fighters, see, a lot of people want to put it on the coach and the trainers. And sometimes these mofos, they don't want to do what they supposed to do. You got to twist their arm. They show up late. You tell them to do a certain thing. They want to talk back, because they done made money. They done already made money. So money ain't pushing them and driving them no more. It's more so like, oh, I got to shut these people up again and go ahead and take this beating on my body for them. And I'm already got 5 M's in the bank. EJ said he believes Dirk took him as far as he could. He wanted to add new wrinkles. Do you think Ryan and Spence will fight? Yeah, that's a possibility. Being maintenance. What's going on with Jalil? I ain't heard nothing recently, but he probably got something coming up. No, I don't know. Ryan blow up in between fights too. Ryan blow up in between fights. Yeah, Ryan Garcia blows up in between fights. Just like Devin Haney. Shit. Devin Haney can fight Earl Spence. That's all. And they won't give me the height. I'm watching when Tank fought Ryan in Vegas, and this Tank second weigh-in, and he came in at 144.1. That was the second weigh-in. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Ryan, big boy, like being maintenance. Ryan, the big boy. Eric 4677, EJ and Ryan on two different timelines. Ryan is closer to Boots, in my opinion. I ain't heard nothing. And Coach Kenny, I could ask Coach Kenny next time he come on here. He would know. Yeah, I think he was Zuffa. Jalil was Zuffa. Yeah, Jalil was Zuffa boxing. But what do y'all think that when these guys fighting under what's y'all opinion on when these guys outgrow the weight division, but in their mind believing that they could uh pull it off? What y'all think? Y'all think that they not being realistic with themselves, or they need to face the music and move up? What's y'all opinion? Yeah, because Ryan walk around at like a big boy too. But Earl is naturally big. Earl used to look drained too, making that weight. That would be crazy if Bill was smart. He look at this EJ and Tim fight for Devin. They just seem to look for fights that don't make sense in between. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I say, you can run, but you can't hide. There's nowhere in the world we shouldn't have got that Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight back. Um, when he got himself together. Yeah, Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Tabu Apakabutu say, make the weight or move up. But I guess it's not that easy, Squeeze. Make the weight or move up. It's a different standard for them. It's a different standard for them. That's their that's their purpose. That's their pay scale. Being maintenance. Tank on a mission now. Sit through say Earl seemed like he would fight Ryan because he under Derek James. And it's a payday, to be honest, that could sell out. These young fighters need to move up when the body starts talking. They patting stats and lower weights. Not worth it. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. I guess we'll see tomorrow night. But from my energy, from my thought process, Keyshawn gonna box circles round Albright. To me, he looked like he got bricks in his shoes. If he doesn't bring nothing different to the table tomorrow, I just seen a million Nahir Albrights in the ring. No stamp to him. Wish the best for him. Not hating on him. I'm just giving my opinion on what I see, because that's what we are. We sports analysts, and we give our opinion. Yeah, so heard it here first. Albright by KO. Oh, okay. We'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, we're only a day away. Tomorrow, man. Let's see. Albright got a shot to change the course. He beat the big brother. Can he beat the little brother? In hindsight, I don't see it. But boy, take my hat off. Wish him the best. Sit through say Key going to get greedy. I can see that. Eric 4677. Ryan versus Spence is like Mikey Garcia all over again. I just can't see EJ moving like that. He the big fish. Ryan is like a Y in the Earl, the little homie. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. I could definitely see that happening. But I didn't even know Brian Norman Jr. I didn't even hear a smack on him fighting. So I wish the best for him. I wish the best for him. Yeah. Yeah. So I wish the best for him. Being maintenance, VA, my hometown. Keyshawn going to wash him. Yeah. Virginia, cool. I like what I used to deliver down there. It seemed cool. Virginia seemed pretty cool. I think I've been to Richmond. I delivered to Richmond, Arlington, Alexandria. It's another spot I can't think of it right now, but those the main ones I delivered to. It seemed pretty cool for what I saw. Yeah. B Maintenance, was you born and raised in Virginia? How it is down there in the part of Virginia you in? Oh, okay, you from Richmond? Yeah, Richmond. I was downtown Richmond. It was like historical. Both sides of the bay. Be more down to Norfolk. Yeah, they had a lot of historical architecture in Richmond when I went up there. Is it high like it is here? Like rental properties and stuff, big maintenance. How is it? Is it cool? I mean, you know, down here in Maryland, they losing their goddamn minds. Crime is rapid and carjackings. They ain't doing shit about it. How as it is down there, champ? If you don't mind. Yeah. But nevertheless, man, I appreciate y'all coming in, and we apologize for our tardiness, having technical difficulties with the post. Oh damn. Yeah, crime is bad. Drug infected. Oh, down in Richmond? Wow. Yeah. Damn. He said crime is bad, drug infected. Damn. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, man, and young too. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, everybody that lost their mind here. But on that note, man, I appreciate that too, for sharing that with me, B Maintenance. I hope and pray that your state turning around and our state turning around some kind of way, man. And on that note, man, Homer, Mad Skills, D'Angelo, and Arthur Ashe. Peace, Stretched Out Boxing. Melody Queen, much love, Coach Squeeze. Rize family, have a blessed weekend. See y'all Sunday at 12. Yeah, yeah, we just gonna have to keep everybody in prayer. But thanks for coming on, and we'll see tomorrow night if the passing of the torch is gonna be passed, because everybody got a puncher's chance. So I wish all the fighters success and that they come out uh um safe and unharmed in a violent sport. Um, I like to send a shout out to all assets for setting it up. Coach Kenny, aka the Bible, Coach Calvin, the first lady of the Rize podcast, Miss Lloyd, um, and shout out to Mr. Will. Came on the other night. Keep it greasy, it'll comb easy. We working on the intro. We like to apologize for the intro too, because we gotta work the kinks out with that. But on that note, it's the Rize Podcast. Love y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all with a little something. I don't own the rights to this music, but since we don't have no intro music, I'm gonna send y'all out with a little Friday night classic that all the people know. in the chat, maybe Lord Carl Thomas. And it's the Rize Podcast with the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. Here we go. It was love at first sight. I know until she dropped that bomb on me. Yeah. When she said that she was married with children, and I wish I never met her at all. Even though I love you so, and she got love for me, yeah, she still belong to someone else. I wish I never met her at all, yeah. It's the Rize Podcast with your boy Coach Squeeze. Right back at y'all with another one. See y'all Sunday. Love y'all. Peace, hair grease, and I'm out.